In the last video, we already discussed one method to calculate density of irregular shape. Now there is one more method. With the help of that, you can also calculate the density of a irregular shape. As we already discussed, to find the density of an object, we must have to know two physical quantities, that is mass and volume. Mass, we can calculate it with the help of physical balance, and to find out the density, we need another physical quantity, that is volume. In the case of irregular shape, one method is that you can calculate the volume with the help of measuring cylinder. Another method is that you can calculate the volume with the help of Eureka can. How the Eureka can look like, I am showing you. This is the Eureka can. With the help of this can, you can calculate the volume of the irregular shape. Here you are seeing that there is a spout. A spout is there, and what you have to do, you have to put a beaker just below the spout. What is a spout? It is a tube-like structure which is projected outward from this container. You have to put a beaker here just below it, and then you have to first measure the mass of the empty beaker, and then after that you have to dip the irregular shape in the Eureka, and then the water will come out from the Eureka into the beaker, and then you have to find the measure the mass of the beaker again. First one is the measurement of the empty beaker. This is the mass of the beaker with certain amount of water in it. Now you have to convert mass into volume. Then we know that density is equal to mass upon volume, and with this relation we can calculate the volume. Volume will become mass upon density, and we know that density of the water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. In this way, you can calculate the volume of irregular shape. Now let's discuss about how we can calculate the volume of liquid. To calculate the volume of liquid, we have three things. First is measuring cylinder, measuring container, and I am showing you these things. This is the measuring jar, and with the help of these jar you can calculate the volume. And this is the measuring beaker. With the help of measuring beaker you can calculate the volume. And this is the measuring cylinder. With the help of this you can measure the volume. In measuring cylinder you have to focus on one thing. There is a two meniscus. These are known as meniscus, and there are two type of meniscus: convex meniscus and concave meniscus. Concave meniscus will form in the case of liquid, and convex meniscus is formed in the case of fluid which have more density, suppose mercury. In the case of concave meniscus, you have to measure the reading from the bottom of the meniscus, and in the case of the convex, you have to measure its reading from the top of the meniscus. In the PDF, you are able to recognize it. And one thing more, you have to watch it perpendicularly. If you watch from the upper side on the lower side, then there be a chance of parallax error. This is all about the today's class.